All right. First of all, my name is Venom Vixen. I've been a radio personality for over 20 years. I also have a podcast called the Cosign Podcast, where when they send us music, we're going to give you honest critiques on the music, for show. I've been in the industry on and off 20 years, TV, radio. I done did acting, modeling. I done did management. I done did everything, okay? And I'm also a writer. So, you know what I'm saying? I done touch a lot of parts of this. But my heart and soul of this industry has always been independent artists.
Let's talk about independent media, because I don't think a lot of independent artists realize how important independent media is. They can't wait to get to BET. They can't wait to get to VH1. But these are the cameras that are in the building when those people aren't. So let's talk about your role in independent media and how important is it to the independent scene?
Well, I will say this, as me as myself, as a brand, independent media helped me so much with building my fan base, my audience. People were seeing me on all these aspects and all these platforms, and it was so dope. And then people come and tell me, like, I saw you on Grind, and, you know, I saw you on this, I saw you on that, I saw you on that. Now, mine, the radio was a big vehicle, but it wasn't the only vehicle.
So why are you here?
Okay, so I'm here. We started this music and network. We call it We the Nation. And what we're trying to do is just really get out here and start. See, I came up in a time when we really grinded, like hand to hand, got in the car, 5,000 flyers, stopping at gas stations, barbershops, getting out there. I remember I was in Puerto Rico one time with Wendy Williams and Charlemagne. I walked around there. I was handing magazine I was on the cover onto the guys and copies of my books to the ladies. We used to grind back in the day. You see what I'm saying? So we're trying to bring that back, but see, the new way of networking is through social media. That's how we connect.
About that, because I think that, you know, I'm from that era too. Well, I'm driving all over the area, and I think that the internet has spoiled these babies a little bit. So we have to. How do we explain to them that part is cool, but this part is better? The handshake is better than the like. Let's talk about it. So, how do you convince them to get their ass up and get outside?
I don't think they're ever going to understand. I really feel like that's a part of this industry that if you got to live through it, you got to live through it. I don't think they're ever going to understand the beauty of making that connection like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so strong. Like me as just doing radio, I would go other places and just, they'd be like, oh, that's Venom, you Venom, you Venom. And I'd be like, oh, you know me? Oh, you was at such and such, and you was passing out flyers, you was meeting me here, you was down at Source Awards, you was down at the Hold Up Throwback Ozone Awards. Okay, they don't even know about that.
Real underground.
They don't know about that. They don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I go back in this game. And, you know, and even in my state, South Carolina's a smaller state, but what I did was I swept every small city and made my name so big in my motherfucking state. Come on. I ain't leave no crumbs on the table.
So let's talk about your radio show. Where can people listen to it, and how can they submit to it?
Okay, so right now I'm doing a podcast. It's called the DA Cosign Podcast. It's on YouTube. Of course, we're also on Spreaker. We just rebooted. So we're like back in baby stages. We started in 2020, but we just started a whole nother, like, the way we're doing it. So we just rebooted it. So we're on Spreaker right now waiting to get approved for iHeart and iTunes. But you can go on YouTube and catch it. You can follow us on IG at the Cosign Podcast and on Facebook, the Cosign Podcast. And we talk about music and culture now. That's another thing we added this time. Not just music, you know what I'm saying? Because we, you know, it's a lot of shit that go on social media that need to be talked about, air out.
I totally agree. If people want to follow you on Instagram or whatever your social media you want to give us, let us know how.
For sure. Also, you can follow me at now mine is THE Venom Vixen on Instagram, or Venom Vixen on Facebook. And I also want to give another shout out. I have another aspect of me that a lot of people don't know. You know, I graduated summa cum laude from Le Cordon Bleu. And I have another company, and it's called Eat More Brownies, and I make brownies that are 0 sugar and low carbs. Right. So it's something I've been doing. I just started this company about 6-7 months ago, and I do shipping too. So I just want to throw it out there because it's another aspect of me. Like I just get busy in the kitchen. Okay. Okay. I get busy.
Hey, we're gonna cut this part short, but we're gonna keep talking because I want to get with you. This is Grind City. Can I get a Grind City TV shout out?
Oh, for sure. Hey, it's your girl Venom Vixen, man. SC's first lady. This is Grind City, man. This is for bosses all over the world. If you're not a boss, you can't understand what's going on right now. It's Grind City, baby.
Thank you so much.